Genuine Housewives of Beverly Hills star Erika Jayne has revealed that her marriage to attorney Tom Girardi, which lasted for 20 years, was not real. In 2020, she ended her relationship with him and made an effort to move on with her life, but she was unaware of the challenges that were ahead. Currently, she is revealing more information about their relationship, and it has been extremely dishonest from the beginning. Continue reading for further information. Rhobh marriage, Erika Jayne comes to the realization, wasn't real. When Erika Jayne made her debut on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, her fellow cast members were taken aback. She was a blonde stunner who was in her early 40s and appeared to have anything and everything. Her fashion sense was perfect, she was a singing star who topped the charts, and she was exceedingly wealthy. In addition to this, her husband was a successful attorney, and he was 33 years older than she was. The fact that she could live such a luxury lifestyle and pursue her aspirations without having a budget was shocking to everyone, yet it made perfect sense. There were a few questions that needed to be answered, such as why her husband, Tom Girardi, had not read her book and why he was not present on the opening night of her Broadway launch. Eventually, on the day that voters cast their ballots in the year 2020, Erika filed for divorce, thinking that the election would defeat her decision to leave Tom. Although it did not, everyone was fascinated about it. Then, it was revealed that he had stolen from his customers, and as a result, he was practically bankrupt. It turned out to be a nightmare for the performer because Erika was involved in the incident. After having to start again with her life and her profession, she is finally coming up about her marriage and the reality that lies beneath everything that has happened. During an episode of the podcast, Two Teas in a Pod, she reportedly discussed what it was like to deal with his infidelity, as reported by People. Despite the fact that she did not want to deal with the controversy, Erika Jayne claimed that she ignored a significant portion of it. The woman, who was 53 years old at the time, was of the belief that the marriage was disregarded, and contrary to the general consensus, she did love her husband. Choices that are difficult, as she has stated on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Erika Jayne spent a significant amount of time simply letting things go because he was a man who supported her. Nevertheless, she did disclose the affair, as well as the manner in which he had communicated with and about her. Nevertheless, observers witnessed how he would talk down to her and quiet her down. Even though she took her belongings out of the house in a single day, many people believed that she lacked sympathy when victims became a part of the situation. In her statement, Erika stressed that everything was up to the legal system. She is still fighting, but she did manage to get a residency in Las Vegas, which turned out to be a huge success. She has had some successes. In addition to this, she is scheduled to make a return for the 14th season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And it is said that she is a significant asset to Kyle Richards. If Erika loved Tom with all her heart, do you believe that she was able to recognize when it was time to let go of that love? On the other hand, was it complete and utter dishonesty? For over 2 decades, Erika Jayne dazzled audiences with her fierce stage presence, unapologetic glam, and sharp tongue, both as a performer and a Beverly Hills housewife. But behind the extensions, designer gowns, and diamond-studded lifestyle, a quieter truth was brewing. And now, in a moment of raw vulnerability rarely seen from the pop diva, Erika is finally admitting it. Her marriage to disgraced attorney Tom Girardi wasn't real. In a bombshell moment captured during filming for the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Erika broke down in tears during a cast dinner in Lake Tahoe, confessing that her life with Tom felt like an elaborate illusion she'd been trapped in for years. "I think I was cast in a role," Erika whispered, clinking her wine glass nervously before continuing. "And the worst part? I played it perfectly." The rise of Erika Jayne and Mr. Girardi. For years, Erika and Tom were Hollywood's oddest, yet most fascinating, power couple. She was the risque, latex-wearing, club-hopping pop star known for hits like $X$Ive. He was the sharp, no-nonsense trial lawyer made famous for taking down corporations and raking in multi-million-dollar age difference didn't faze Erika, or so she said at the time. To me, he was the most powerful man in the room, she once gushed in a confessional during her early Rhobh seasons. He made me feel safe. But now, Erika's telling a different story. When I first met Tom, I was a cocktail waitress at Chasen's. He swept me off my feet, she said during a private chat with Garcelle Bovaz. But now I realize I wasn't being swept into love, I was being swept into control. A house built on secrets. Erika's divorce from Tom in 2020 sent shockwaves through Bravo fandom. But what followed was even more explosive. Lawsuits, fraud allegations, and criminal investigations, all centering around Tom Girardi's alleged misappropriation of millions in legal settlement funds, including money meant for widows and orphans. Suddenly, Erika went from fabulous to infamous. Public opinion turned sharply. Former fans accused her of turning a blind eye to the crimes or worse, benefiting from them. But throughout it all, Erika maintained that she knew nothing. Now, she's shedding new light on that darkness. He kept me in a beautiful cage, Erika admitted tearfully. It had diamonds, it had Ferraris, it had glam squads, but it was still a cage. She recounted how, as the years went by, Tom stopped engaging with her emotionally. Conversations became transactional, affection turned to coldness, and while she smiled for the cameras, behind closed doors she felt invisible. I would walk into a room, and he wouldn't even look up, she said. I thought that was just what long marriages looked like. Now I know, that wasn't marriage. That was a contract. The performer, the puppet. One of the most heart-wrenching realizations Erika shared was how her stage persona, Erika Jayne, became her shield. Erika Jayne was the fantasy, she confessed. She let me survive a life that didn't feel real. I poured all my pain into the glam. Every heel was higher, every outfit tighter, just to keep from screaming. Fellow housewife Sutton Strack, who has famously clashed with Erika in the past, sat silently during the dinner confession, visibly moved. Later, she admitted to producers, I may not always agree with Erika, but tonight, I saw the woman, not the brand. Erika, now 53, is beginning to unpack how deeply the relationship shaped her identity, and how little of it was based in mutual love or respect. People think I left Tom because he was broke. That's not true, she clarified. I left because I finally realized I was alone, and I had been for a long time. A new chapter, and new Erika? These days, Erika is slowly rebuilding. Her Las Vegas residency, Bet It All on Blonde, has reignited her passion for performance, but this time, she says, it's different. I'm not hiding behind Erika Jayne anymore, she told Lisa Rinna over lunch at SUR. This is me, no husband, no puppet strings, just Erika. She's also dipping her toe into the dating world, cautiously. I don't need a billionaire, she laughed. I need a real person. Someone who sees me, not just the glitter. When asked if she still believes in love, her eyes softened. Yes, but it has to be love with eyes wide open, not fairy tales, not arrangements, something messy and honest. Bravo fans react. Bravo fans have taken to social media to react to Erika's emotional reckoning, with reactions surprisingly empathetic. For the first time, I feel like we're seeing Erika Chahoy, not Erika Jayne, one fan tweeted. Say what you want about her, but that confession hit me hard, another wrote on Reddit. Imagine realizing your entire marriage was smoke and mirrors. Even some of Erika's biggest critics are taking a second look. She's finally saying what we suspected all along, one Rhobh blogger posted. That life wasn't real. And neither was the love. What's next? As filming wraps on the new Rhobh season, insiders say Erika's personal journey will be front and center. The producers are reportedly leaning into her rawness this year. Fewer catfights, more self-reflection. It's a different Erika, one producer confirmed. And frankly, it's the most compelling she's ever been. For Erika, the truth may be painful, but it's also freeing. I used to think strength was staying silent. She recently posted on Instagram, alongside a photo of her makeup-free in a white robe, sipping tea. Now, I know strength is telling your story, even when it scares you. Let us know in the comments below.